This is page 22 in your binder. We are going to talk about point-slope form today. So, slope-intercept form. We have done this forever. It's our favorite one. We use it to graph y equals mx plus b. Standard form, ax plus by equals c. We don't really care for this one because we have to do all that math to switch it into y equals mx plus b. I'm going to show you a new one today. When you have to write an equation and you are given a point, like a coordinate, an x and a y, and you are also given a slope, the letter we use for that is m, you can use point-slope form to convert the information into slope-intercept form. So, the formula you need, be sure to write this down correctly. Y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. I want you to get a highlighter or something, and I want you to highlight x1, that would be the y1, m, and x1. Those are the things that you are going to put in. Everything else you will write exactly how the formula is. So let me explain what I mean. So the first thing I'm going to do is label the parts. I've got an x1 and a y1 because we know x and y, and that's slope, m. So my formula, y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. Okay, so the y1 is the first thing in red, so I'm going to erase that, and the y1 right here is a 1. So I'm going to put a 1 in. Instead of the m, I'm going to use the number that the m represents, which would be a 2. And instead of the x1, I'm going to use the 4. Now I have all the information I need to solve this problem. I can't do anything on the left side, but I can distribute on the right. And we know when we do those arches, it means I'm multiplying. I'm going to copy y down, y minus 1. 2 times 1x is 2x. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8 or minus 8. Now, I want the y by itself, so I'm going to add 1. I got to add it to the number because they're the same thing. Y equals 2x minus 7. Now, that is in beautiful y equals mx plus b, and I can graph it. So that's what we're going to practice today, is using point-slope form. Step 1, I label x1, y1, and m. Now I'm going to write my problem. Y minus, instead of y1, I use that negative 3. So when you have a minus and a negative right by each other, we can change that into a plus. 2 negatives make a positive. All right. M comes next in the formula. That'd be a negative 1. I got that from right here. Parenthesis x minus, and my x1 is a 4. Oops. And I'm going to close those parentheses. I can't do anything on the left side but copy it down. On the right side, I can distribute. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Now it's time to move that 3. I end up with y equals negative 1x, and 4 minus 3 is a 1. Then you can graph it. Let's do another practice. x1 y1, and the m. Y minus y1 is a 4 equals m is a 1/2, don't hate on the half, x minus 2. All right. Distribute. Well, copy down y minus 4. I distribute 1/2 times 1x is 1/2 x. 1/2 times -2, if you do that in the calculator, it gives you a -1. Now I've just got to move that 4. Y equals 1/2x plus 3. All right. We're going to do 3 more together. X1, Y1, and the m. Y minus Y1 is a 0 equals m 2/3 x minus -6. Okay, 2 negatives right here are going to be a positive. Y minus 0, well, that means nothing, so I'm just going to make that a y. Let's distribute. 1 times 2/3 is 2/3x. 2/3 times 6 is plus 4. A lot of this is just using that calculator. X1, Y1, and m. Y minus Y1 is a -9 equals, it's a terrible equal sign. Make that a plus, 2 negatives make a positive. M, 4, x minus 0. All right. Left side, we just bring down. Right side, I'm going to distribute. 4 times 1 is 4x. 4 times 0 is 0. I can write plus 0 if you really want. Minus 9. I end up with y equals 4x minus 9. X1, Y1, and m. Y minus -8 equals, and let's make that a positive, equals -2 x minus 7. Distribute. Y plus 8 equals -2 times 1 is -2x. -2 times -7 is a 14. I'm going to subtract 8 on each side. Y equals -2x. 14 minus 8 is 6. If I were going to graph that, just to review, I would start with here's my start. I'm going to put a dot on the 6. And then my slope is -2/1. So I'm going to rise 2 and run 1 to the left since it's negative. And that would be my line. Okay, I need you to flip over to the next page, page 23. Okay, remember the only thing you change is this stuff in red. Everything else you copy down. Remember, this is X1, Y1, this is M. You're going to solve 7, 8, 9, and 10. And after you get your y equals mx plus b, then you are going to graph it for each of those. Turn this in when you're done.